Hello, and welcome back to Learning English. Today's video is all about something every language teacher and student should know: how to integrate reading and writing skills effectively in the classroom. We're diving into practical, comprehensive activities that not only improve reading comprehension but also strengthen writing fluency. So let's get started. Section 1. Why integration matters. First, why should we integrate reading and writing skills instead of teaching them separately? Because that's how we use language in real life. We read to learn, and then we write to express. When students read and then write about it, whether it's a story, article, or even a poem, they develop better thinking, vocabulary, and communication skills. It also helps them become more confident and critical readers and writers. Activity 1. Reading response journals. Let's begin with a simple and powerful activity: reading response journals. After reading a text, ask students to reflect in a journal. They can summarize the story, relate it to their life, or answer prompts like, "What would you have done if you were the character?" This encourages personal connection and emotional engagement with the reading. Predict and write. Activity 2 is predict and write. While reading a story, pause halfway and ask students to guess what happens next, and write it down. This builds inferencing and story-building skills, making them active, not passive, readers. Letter to the author. Activity 3. Letter to the author. After finishing a story, students write a letter to the author or a character, sharing their thoughts, asking questions, or giving feedback. This makes reading feel like a conversation and helps them practice tone and audience awareness in writing. Activity 4. Rewriting from another perspective. Ask students to choose a scene and rewrite it from another character's point of view. For example, what if the villain told the story? This boosts empathy, character analysis, and creative writing. Activity 5. Use graphic organizers like story maps or Venn diagrams to break down a reading text. Then have students turn those into well-organized paragraphs. It teaches them how to move from visual planning to structured writing. Activity 6 is classic: summary writing. After reading, students summarize the main points in their own words. This improves paraphrasing, comprehension, and concise writing, essential for exams and beyond. Activity 7. Creative writing inspired by reading. Students can write a new ending, a diary entry by a character, or even a poem based on a story's theme. It's fun, imaginative, and develops a deeper understanding of the text. Theme-based projects. Activity number 8. And finally, theme-based projects. Pick a theme like courage or environment. Let students read different texts on the theme and then write an essay or blog post supported by those readings. This teaches them to synthesize information, cite evidence, and develop strong arguments. Conclusion. Here are some quick teaching tips before we go. 1. Use reading texts as models for writing. 2. Encourage peer feedback to develop collaboration. 3. Provide scaffolding like sentence starters or vocabulary banks. 4. And always assess reading and writing together using rubrics. So whether you're learning literature, essays, or language basics, remember, reading and writing are strongest when learned together. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow educators. See you in the next video, only on Learning English.